Hello guys and welcome to this video. In today's video I will be showing off a massive castle and a medieval city that I built ages ago that I'm finally going to be showing off, and I'm so excited for all of you to see it. Okay guys, so to start it off with, I want to show off the castle. This castle is mostly built out of the basic stones, cobblestone, stone bricks, andesite and gravel and all the sort of stuff, but also mixed in with all sorts of wood, which mostly includes spruce wood. As you see all around this castle, you have the two main entrances down here and also down on this side, and we have small buildings with massive windows that you can see people living. Over here we have one of the massive watchtowers, up here we have another one, up here we have the third, here we have the fourth, and last but not least the fifth watchtower. So if we go a little deeper into this whole thing, we have one of the main balconies right here that would lead into one of the king rooms, another one right here, and all through this whole building right here you can see windows that would lead into the different rooms of where every soldier and fight would end up sleeping. Inside of here you would have another building where some of the people that live in this whole castle would sleep. And up here we have a small place with a fountain, a couple of tables where all the people would enjoy themselves unless they are in the main city. If we follow this massive sideway bridge, it leads us to the village. So when we first go into this massive village, we are met by a couple of few shopping tents where you could buy your weapons, food, and then obviously a couple of houses. And on here we have kind of one of the main farmer houses, as you see a pretty big acre around, and we also have a stable for two of the horses. Over here we have a tractor that's kind of transporting leaves and the sugarcane that's growing in here. If we follow back here to this mysterious little place, we kind of have a mining area with a couple of cranes that would keep up the crying obsidian, the deceased material. We have a ton of TNT on a couple of wagons. If we go into this cave, there is a massive outbreak of crying obsidian that is destroying the village, where some of the workers are currently working to try and destroy. If we then follow up this very shady staircase, it will lead us to the main part of the village. When we get up here, this place kind of holds roughly 10 houses. A lot of the houses that are up here is kind of Viking inspired but also medieval kind of mixed in it, which I think looks pretty amazing. We also have a couple of farms over here that holds a couple of cows. All these farms are individually grown, so basically the person that owns the house gets to own all the food that's grown right here. If we go a little further into the forest, there is another pretty big house here that's made for one of the main people. And over here we have kind of the pig farmer, where the guy that provides pork for the village lives. If we walk through this forest, it leads down to a couple more houses. Over here we have one of those houses that's kind of built into the side of the mountain. And if we walk past the house, it leads us to this house and also a little chicken farm. If we go back out to where we were earlier and we follow this hidden path kind of through the forest up here, we have another quite big house with a small kind of fountain outside that leads also to a small campfire place where you can sit, enjoy and eat your food. We then follow down here and go through the massive acres, then we lead to one of the main houses of the village. This house is extremely big, and that is because the king of the village that doesn't live in the castle lives inside here. If we follow up this pathway right here, we have a small mine going into the mountain right here. But if we continue up, we have one of the main cow farms, but also another house that holds the guys that provide steak for the village. If we head back here, there's two massive houses right here. Right here there's a small kind of pathway going down the side of the mountain that leads kind of the public farm where anybody can go down there, pick up eggs, plant potatoes, grab whatever food they would need to make sure they survive. If we go back up, we can walk through the couple of houses that are here to a bridge that leads out to a small tower. This is the tower where the where the really smart and old guy lives. The guy that's known to be one of the elders in the town that has all the wisdom and knowledge you could ever ask for. So I believe that was it for now. Thank you so much for watching. This is a overview of the whole thing. I haven't built the interior of the houses or the castle, but if you would want to see that, I will definitely do them. And just as a heads up, I made this world back when 1.15 just came out, and I finished the house roughly halfway through the 1.16 update. I mean, this kind of whole village thing. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.